What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 9 of my Crystal Palace Football Manager 2019 Let's Play series. This is the season finale. If you've enjoyed this first season here, make sure you leave a big thumbs up on the video. I do greatly appreciate that. Like I said, keep trying to hit the 100 likes on the video. And we'll continue this. Definitely drop a like on the video if you want to see this continue. I know maybe some people haven't maybe committed to watch the series if for whatever reason, because they know it won't be long term. But yeah, I'm considering do it long term as long as it maintains a decent interest, as you guys know. Even at the moment, just creeping over 1,000 views. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it and share with your friends, all that good stuff who like Football Manager. That does really help me out, and I do appreciate that. Just to let you guys know, that support is very important. But we are going to review the games you just played. And we've maintained this run of keeping clean sheets, which has led to something, but which again, also guys, I've got a new skin. So I've got to remember all these things to tell you guys. I'll leave the link to the skin, and people have asked a few things like, how do I get the 3D kits, like the real kits in the game, not just to show, like in matches, not just to show in the game as well, if we just go to club. Because if you download kits, they just show up like this. Oh, yep, they're the real kits, but actually to show up during the 3D gameplay, make sure you check the description. We'll have all the information for the graphic stuff you're looking for that I have in my game. So, yeah, 0-0. It was 0-0 against Watford. You know that was important because Watford kind of fighting for that position. We'll get into one of our positions for Europa League position. One of the Europa League positions. So, yeah, at home, we were held 0-0. But then away from home against Cardiff, Wilfried Zaha scored an important goal for us. But he did actually pick up an injury. So, just might as well leave him out for the rest of the season here. And yeah, Newcastle as well. Schlupp scored, Sorloth as well. Solid performance. First half, no goals, but then we really pushed on for those. Then Burnley away from home. Two injuries there. We actually got an injury report. I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can see it. If we type injury, we were actually down. Injury risk update. Yeah, we had like 32% decrease in injuries. What would be like the average? So yeah, that probably cut into it, and it really hurt us, especially Townsend, Zaha, both creative players. Zaha more a scorer, and Townsend got a decent amount of assists for the season. He's going down now, but injury, leads to that. And I noticed there's been a few little updates, like in the most recent beta update. If you tell on the stars, they got that black overline, they just like stand out a bit more. It's not the skin, and it's actually the game updated, which is good. I think it looks just a bit more fresh, I suppose. But yeah, I wanted to end this because it's still important. The only thing a bit annoying is it refreshes all these different options. So when we continue a few days, it'll go back to normal. You can see the finances, but I'll just go to for now anyway, I'll go to all the relevant things. The transfers, we did actually agree for a fee with Kouyaté to Burnley. That was a pretty decent amount, 17.75. For his age, considering he's going down, and just it never clicked for him. It never clicked for him this season. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Don't forget, we signed Jordan Lukaku in January. Sorry, not in January. We signed him on when did we agree though? Yeah, that's what I thought. We agreed on, but he didn't join in January. It's a confusing situation. Not that confusing. We just we approached him, approached to sign. He's a good move for us. He's very unique. He's a unique fullback, that is for sure. Obviously, the younger brother of Romelu Lukaku of Manchester United. So he's got talent in the blood, that is for sure. I'm really hoping we can hold on. So this episode is still huge. It's still important because we're playing Arsenal, Man United, good teams. Man United, who could they win the title? They're in a very good position. Arsenal, they both have had very strong season. Chelsea there. So yeah, Chelsea, they're going to hold on. But we're 58 points, and they're 53. So hopefully the win against Arsenal will be enough. And obviously we can't get 5th. But sixth finish will be good for us. So yeah, we could get it done here against Arsenal. And then what was Watford again? Watford 56. So, yeah, hopefully we can just win this one. Even though it is Arsenal, it's not just, let's just go ahead and win this. I noticed the numbers of the condition is a bit brighter as well. It looks a bit more better quality, just by a little bit. But that means Berenguer is going to be starting. Is that really the only change? And Ayew as well. So, yeah, we got a few players missing out. And Scott Dan, we'll talk about. We've got to think about signings for next season. We still got to make sure we qualify for Europa League. But yeah, just in terms of selection, I feel Riedewald will be ahead of Dan because he's younger and he's a bit more priority to give game time to. But yeah, Wan-Bissaka, he's coming along very nicely, and got to get, because this is so important as well, guys. If we go into the under 18s, was this guy training really well? Ugo, look at his development already. We just signed him through the youth academy, through the youth intake this season. Look at his development and his training level, 9.45. So that's great. And then if we take a look at the keeper, Charlie Blackwood, great development as well. Training, I should point out him. He's 10. He's training so well. That just tells you the player is going to be. He's got that high potential. I want to play this save through just to see how good he becomes, but I think that's enough for now, and we'll head into this match. But I did kind of want to do that, guys. I want to show you, because Football Manager is more than the games. We know that for sure, so I kind of want to showcase that. Sometimes I'll get these comments saying, just get into the games. There's probably people who subscribe for FIFA, trying to give Football Manager a chance. And I've actually got by default because I did it for one match in the match preview, was it? To kind of leave the instructions for players or whatever, and so it's stuck to the striker for each match. But it's fair enough, and it hasn't been a major trouble. Don't really change it unless there's two strikers, and I might add the instructions as well, opposition instructions. But anyway, look, the recent form standings have Arsenal in 15th place, and we're in 3rd. Our form right now, at least in the recent form, we're in Champions League positions. So we got to get revenge, though. We're looking for revenge, so we'll just end the team talk. And Berenguer, I don't know, he's probably not going to be a signing for us, like a permanent signing, if you just go to our squad for a second. Either of the loan. Well, Ayew there as well, saying maybe he can show something. But, yeah, if we go to his contract, it's 7 million optional future fee, but he just, he hasn't... I know you got to be fair. We haven't given him enough chances, but if he had a really good start scoring goals, we'll be tempted to start him more. You know what I mean? So there's that side of it as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys understand. Probably you wouldn't go for the move for him. Even 7 million's not too much. Oh, got to be careful, Fekir. Oh, sorry guys, what I was leading towards before. Sorry for again, so much information to talk about because of all the clean sheets. Vicente Guaita. Hopefully, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name 100% correctly. Don't forget, I'm not Spanish, but there's interest from Manchester United, and that's what I love about Football Manager. Sometimes it's more extreme in different Football Manager games, where a player, it's because of his form. It's not his potential ability, it's not his current ability, but his actually form in a season. It attracts interest from teams, that player attracts interest because, of course, it's a bit of their current ability level, for sure. Oh, Jeffrey Schlupp. I love his name, Schlupp. It rolls off the tongue so nicely. But, yeah, that's what I love about Football Manager. The form comes into play in terms of because, our goalkeeper is not someone you'd see Manchester United be interested in normally, but he's having an insane season, especially recent form. Now, Van Aanholt, that was a very poor touch, and it almost led to a goal. Shouts. Concentrate is annoying because that's what I want the team to do, but I have bad experiences with saying concentrate, but that's what I want my team to do. So I end up just saying something else, like encourage. But that's not... I want them to concentrate, but saying concentrate leads you to conceding more often than not, so... we might concede anyway here, so who knows. But no, look, we could end up scoring potentially. But When you want your team to concentrate, it's best not to say concentrate, believe it or not. But hey, like I said, we might concede anyway. Or we could prove my point and go on to score. This highlight's very important for the point I'm trying to make. Not conceding would help. If we concede, it's like, oh, you conceded anyway. Don't say encourage. But we haven't looked too bad. Aubameyang, say, that's good tackling. Good tackling. They get a penalty. So who knows? What I said, would it? Did that lead him get to penalty? Come on, miss! He missed it! But he didn't react. He was stood still. He could have scored that if he had some like a good reaction time, you know. Come on. Does that mean we're a bit lucky? I'd say so. Oh, no. We're lucky to still be in the lead, to be honest. Okay, what's going to happen here? I feel a goal is coming. But I already did a shout, and 2 yellows. And James MacArthur. It'll be so strange. Okay. Hopefully it's not a highlight too late. We're going to look to make a little bit of a change. Like I said, hopefully it's not a highlight too late. Don't stuff it up, please. Let's see. Sarko clears. Okay. Go on, Benteke. Benteke. Get in. Come on. So important, that goal. Now I'm thinking, should we make a change? Should we actually make a change or not? Look at that ball. Look at that ball. What a game he's having. One little error near defense that could have led to a goal, but okay. Maybe. I don't want to make a change after that. That highlight's so instant anyway. Let's see if we look like scoring from this. See, those balls, yeah. It's so hard, and the defenders don't know how to deal with it and force under pressure. Then we get the ball back. Everything is flowing along pretty nicely. So, Van Aanholt, just don't make a bad error. We deal with that okay. Now, Tompkins. Could we get a third? Berenguer, good ball! Oh, I was celebrating. I was like, yeah, mate, we're going to get a third. Oh, boy. And Hector Bellerin there... Oh, Bellerin was pronounced in English. That's how people from his country would pronounce him. I did that once in a video. I can't remember which video. I pronounced it like that, how it would it be in Spanish. Hector Bellerin, that's how it would be. I Googled it just for that, and people was like, that's not how you pronounce his name. Pronounce it in English. So I'm like, okay, anyway. Socrates scores another goal. That's his 5th goal of the season. Yeah, he gets forward. He gets forward and scores them. So that was more a set piece one. Hopefully hold on to that lead going to half-time. We look to. But let's go into the dressing room. I've got to take the negative feedback, the reports back there. I think we're going to try and just hold on to possession a bit more. And yeah, saying that against Arsenal, believe it or not, we're trying to be positive. That replaced control, so that's what I'm doing anyway. I assume it'll be the same. Just best to drop back and play out of defense and work the ball into the box, just to play that style. And when I've done that, I've pushed it towards fairly narrow. That's just a little change I've made. And we take off be more expressive. Then, back to the team talk. We will say assertively, don't get complacent. Something good I've noticed, every time I've said don't get complacent so far in FM19, it hasn't got a negative response from a player. I'm pretty sure. Maybe one. Maybe you guys might remember, but I can't remember too many recent instances. The last few days, especially in the last few episodes I've recorded. So let's see. But yeah, it might seem weird to revert to that kind of change against Arsenal, when Arsenal is a team kind of known for keeping possession, playing that style. It might not be good, but let's just see. Van Aanholt. Oh no, Aubameyang. They could have scored there. They do have a corner, but I expect we will clear that. That's a free kick. Now Tompkins. That was a good spot. And here we go. Can we get a goal back? Get that 2-goal break again! Look at this! Look at this! Christian Benteke, 18th of the season. I've got to check out who's got the most goals in the league. Has he got a chance of getting the most? Or is Harry Kane? I expect Harry Kane type to have the most. But Schlupp is having a game, isn't he? Especially, getting forward in attack. And Benteke with the clinical finish, believe it or not. Like, for a guy with 11 finishing, being pretty clinical this season. Before we got knocked out of the FA Cup, he had 5, and he's just a hard guy to come up against. Even though he's only got 11 finishing, his physical attributes, his strength, defenders, because then he has more space. You got it, and then his balance as well. So all those things contribute. Then he's got the composure in the box as well. But if we just go to the competitions, actually Zaha's got more in the league, but I'd still want to check it out anyway, just for the matter of interest. Harry Kane just always smashes them in. For us, Zaha, Benteke, both the 16 in all competitions. Ayew scored a lot of those were earlier in the season, to be fair, but probably not to challenge in the league, but overall for the season, while we were in the cups, he was a big scorer for us. But now it's Fekir. This is a weird angle. I thought something fishy could have happened. And honestly, I'm not liking MacArthur on a yellow card. And here, I'm a bit more confident to bring on Kouyaté, drop to defensive midfield. And because his morale is in a better situation right now. Even though ball winning mid is his best, I'm going to use him as anchorman. Anchorman. And even you can tell, his morale is superb. He's happy he's leaving. So I thought, okay, maybe he could help us have a decent finish to the season in the games when we need him. I won't be starting him, but with Milivojevic injured, I'm more just starting MacArthur in central mid on that defend duty. Best role for him. But Kouyaté to come in and play a role for sure. Now Van Aanholt, let's really do this. It's a pen. Yes. Is that Benteke going to step up to? That happened too fast. Oh, man, guys. Like, it was such a shock. It was over so quickly. It just felt like, I just got the penalty and, I've no idea. But he still missed it. he still missed it regardless. But, man, you were on a hat-trick. You got to finish that. He had 15 composure. He's a decent pen taker, isn't he? Okay, only 12. I have it sorted. So, that's interesting. But anyway, Schlupp is on a yellow. I reckon we're going to bring on Zinchenko. Okay, first I have to go into the tactics. You can't change it like that. Anyway, Schlupp on a yellow and Zinchenko. Maybe he can show me something. I've trained him the whole season since he joined to left midfield. And he hasn't progressed to being natural there. So that's a little bit of a negative. So we might actually just switch their positions. They're better. Berenguer, he's better inverted winger there. Then Zinchenko, his best role inside forward. Use him support. Hey, we'll do that. We'll do that. Aubameyang's had a terrible game for them. He just hasn't. I thought he'll be one of their more dangerous players we have to be careful of. And you would notice that I do have Connor Wickham transfer listed. He wanted that, but there's no interest. Might have to drop the asking price a bit. He's contracted to the end of the following season. And Benteke is in his position, kind of. And then Sorloth, he's kind of scored more goals. And again, when those positions are up for grabs earlier in the season, that's the case. But we'll take off Ayew and, give Sorloth another chance. See what he does. The two kind of big figures for the last 10 minutes. But it's 3-1. We could have really finished if he scored the pen, right? But, as soon as I say that, we concede, and I feel we've conceded two. Obviously, it's not like we've conceded a huge amount, but I feel we've conceded more than normal, so I'm not sure if it's a beta thing. Maybe own goals are a little bit more regular than they should be. I don't know. Not to use that as an excuse. I'm just wondering. Again, there's a highlight. So something could happen. A crap pass, essentially. Come on. Berenguer, finish him for sure. Put him under pressure. The pressure, yeah, happy with that. How we've done that this season, but could still lead to something. Wan-Bissaka, he's done well, progressed throughout the season. I reckon you've seen improvements. Oh, what are you doing? No, we're going to lose this lead. I can tell. I can just tell. It was so close to that, honestly, but come on, let's just play at the time. 40 seconds when the highlight started. Generally, there's not a goal from that. Because it's that exact 40. Yes, come on. Sorloth. Yeah. We got a shot on target. Told you with that 40 seconds. Might be a shot, but no goal. Benteke. Yep, this should be it. What a match, though. What a match. But we show we compete. We compete with the top side. Yeah, it's fair, Arsenal, to regard them as a top side. So, yeah, good performance. And always when I beat a big team like that, when we are a team of like Crystal Palace, mid-table expectations, we say passionately and really special, lads. And you can see the reaction from that real good. And Benteke stepped up. Could have got a hat-trick. Come on. But how about this? After scoring in the last league match, Christian Benteke is now 1 goal away from 30 league goals. Well, yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen at some point. If not now, next season it will. And believe it or not, Benteke was actually on a goal drought. 11 hours. It's weird to say, yeah? You wouldn't believe that. Ooh. Maximilian Meyer, he could potentially be called up for Germany. He's had a decent enough season. So he's a guy with a bit more potential. He's 23, so don't expect major changes. He could break into the national team. Let's take a look at Germany. Take a look at their national team, how they're looking. Of course, Germany have got like the licenses this year in Football Manager, which is very, very big. I'm not sure if that increases the amount of German people playing Football Manager, if it grows the game. I don't really know. Some people thought that, but yeah, I don't know if that actually would happen. But yeah, either way, yeah. I thought that was interesting to point out. So now we're 6th. We have got a position. We have qualified for sure. It's either 6th or 7th. We have got it. Yeah, we've got 6th. That's where we're going to finish with only one more match to be played. Oh no, because Chelsea can play another, but they'll be 56 even if they win. So, no, we've got 6th. Pretty decent finish, considering media prediction 14th. So if we take a look, that's just under 30 million. So that's what, 20 oh, that's almost 29, just under 29 million to add to the... I'm sure you heard that. Anyway, like I was going to say, this annoys me. I'm not sure if this is like the recent last update of the beta, because, yeah, if I change, it's going to refresh. But anyway, if we just go to the finances, you can see more information anyway here. Yeah, the overall balance, we can get out of the negatives with the finish this season. Because if we have like a predicted finish, or if we did have a predicted finish, maybe only get about 13 million, it wouldn't do that as much. Wouldn't be that much out of the red. Also, guys, just to check out contracts that are expiring, obviously, teams from the Premier League, or players from teams in the Premier League, we've had to wait a bit longer. I believe it's the end of May, or the start of June, you can offer them. So, Alberto Moreno, though, he's one of those. If we want to look for a left-back, he's a good Premier... Yeah, he's for Liverpool. Liverpool player, but he hasn't really started so much. 9 starts, and then more starts in the Cup. He's hoping to leave the club, so he could be a real good signing, got a bit more European experience as well, like Champions League experience, so he would be very valuable to us if we take a look at the left-backs for us. There's Van Aanholt, who's done well, but he would be, like, left-back is a position we need to make a move for, you'd say, for depth. Because we did sell Papa Soare, but he's done alright in the Championship. But, yeah, I think it was good to sell him, get the money we did. Oh, of course, we did sign Jordan Lukaku. So, yeah. It makes it hard, but it seems Moreno, he'll be such a great sign, especially you could sign him for free. Maybe one guy could play left midfield, because, yeah, let's say who we're using at the moment, Schlupp. But anyway, like I said, depth. You need depth in the squad. There's Mangala as well, obviously on loan from Man City. He's had a decent season. La Liga performances not as good as Europa League, so he's had Europa League experience this season, so that's important. He's had that in his career. Yeah, guys, take a look at the development. It's absolutely filthy, man. Like, oh, man. He's going to be so good. Like, we got some good talents. We've got good talents through this season. Luke O'Connor he's coming along nice as well. He's got that high potential. I thought maybe he didn't look as good as the others, even though he had high potential. But once we signed him, because you can tell his attributes are a bit lower. But I feel he's going to be one that's going to develop really strongly. And he's trained well. Like, these young lads, I'm noticing the youth players are training very well, to be honest. So I'm not sure if that's a regular thing compared to the first team players. Or is it their high potential? He's got 17 determination. So he's that determined player. They're always determined to reach their potential. I noticed, people have always said this. It's something I've said from my experience, but people always some people disagree, who don't think it matters. But determination is important. Like, a player determined to reach their potential. To me, it's always been a normal thing. Sure, a player with determination has to work better than a player, say, 17, maybe compared to a guy who's 9 or 10. You can see who's going to work harder for sure. And it's generally always in tandem with work rate. Work rate is one of his, next best, equal with flair as well in mentals. So to see some important results for us, well, more so Chelsea, let's see. It's not going to affect us though, but Chelsea play at a 0-0 draw anyway. It's kind of, they're going to miss out. Ooh, depends. Last match is going to be so important. Watford, imagine that. Crystal Palace and Watford making Europa League. That would be big for the Premier League. Like, just two different sides in it, really. Oh, wow. 2 training injuries. Could they be smaller ones? Yeah, generally, even though worse training injuries can happen, majority of the time, they're just smaller. And the next match is in 6 days, so they both could be okay for it. See, look, Connor Wickham had a good game there. In the reserves, maybe try and offer to clubs again. Just maybe drop his value, or keeping in mind his value. That was on my mind, so yeah, we'll offer that out. Martin Kelly, another one. He got some game time there. The one who we said we're going to sell was Joel Ward. He's going down now as well. Burnley's interested in him. Maybe we'll offer him out and just see if 12 million could sneak anything. So I could ask Ward to speak to clubs. Let's see. Yeah, he'll get on the phone right away because he's one that did want to leave. Andres Pereira is another one. He's been getting a couple offers, but he hasn't accepted them. His contract's running out. What do you think about him? He can play central midfield. Coming up, I thought he was more a winger, but got more that central role recently. Attacking midfielder. So, yeah, he's an interesting type. But I've always seen him because his dribbling ability, a bit quick. Thought he could be able to play out wide as well. Could be another position to train him in. So it could be valuable in terms of that. Good set piece. Good set piece taker, set piece specialist. So we'll have a little bit more rest than Man United. Maybe that could help us get a win on the final day. As they play Burnley, you would expect them to win, secure the title. I think that would secure the title now. It wasn't before. And there it is. Yeah, they win the Premier League now, Man United. Pivotal match 6-1 against Arsenal. Massive stuff. You might think unrealistic, considering how real life is going. And seeing the first team now, Wan-Bissaka, he's been their best trainer as well this week. So, yeah, the young lads are putting in the most work. Here we are. Let's get into this one now against Manchester United. It is really not going to matter too much, but it's Man United, so it's really tough to win this, It's not going to... I don't want to have a terrible performance, but at the same time, it doesn't matter too much. It's such a mix of feelings, because, negative result is never good, but we've got a lot of injuries at the moment. I'll leave Wickham there, don't bring him on. We don't need another defender, really, there as well. So let's submit the team and get into the match. And United look to be playing a pretty strong side, just looking at the team. There's no Lukaku. Yeah, hey, let's just say the fans have been fantastic for us all season. That's what we're going to do it for. Do it for the fans, even though it's not a home match exactly. Yeah, sure, fans will be... our fans will be here. But let's go, though. Let's go. Let me know if you prefer this skin as well. It doesn't have that purple as much anyway. It's more a darker feel to it. Just let me know. Let me know what you like compared to the previous one. Schlupp, come on. Ooh, that wasn't so far away. This is an interesting test for us as well with this approach. You're playing attacking away from home against the team that won the league. You might be crazy. And maybe, just maybe, I just felt like leaving it without making too many changes. See how we start. With first 5 minutes, we can see a bit disappointing. I can see this being... Oh! Okay. Who was that tackle? That was Mayer, yep. Very, very good player this season for us. He's been that solid type. He hasn't got crazy goals, crazy assists. But very good midfield play throughout the season, no doubt. Berenguer. Come on. Oh, not a bad ball. Now, Schlupp, can he do something with it? Good form recently. See, that was a chance for us. That was a good chance. They block it. I don't expect too much to come from the corner, though. Maybe could have been surprised. MacArthur. Come on. Nah, didn't do anything with it. So, Valencia with the throw. And, good tackle, Schlupp. Our tackling at times is really excellent. Especially the slides. Ayew. Wow. That's terrible. MacArthur, get this in. Martial. Lingard. Oh my god, what? Marcus Rashford. What was that? You don't see that in Football Manager. Not often anyway. Wow, we're going to see this one in slow motion. We need to. Is this FIFA 19? With all these acrobatic volleys? Wow, but yeah, United's had a season though. They've had a season, so this is what you expect from title winners. Tompkins wants to be subbed off as well. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, just bring on Riedewald here. Give him some more game time. Head to the dressing room. Gotta say assertively, yeah, show me something else. But yeah, I'm not too desperate. I know this is always going to be a tough one. Yeah, against the league winners at home, United in that case, how they'll go. At least in their history. Maybe not as much this season, because you can't see them win the title this season, definitely. But it's more, just if you look back, yeah, United winning the title when they've already won at home, they'll want to have a good performance for their fans, you know how that would be. Even here, Benteke, yeah, give Sorloth, give him some game time. See if we can do anything here. It's not even a case you'd probably look for something, because it's not a game with so much meaning. So it's not like, if he has a good game, we'll keep him just because of what he could do here. No. So, Darmian. Disappointing we couldn't have like a starring episode from Zaha, but yeah, because he's a little injury, but good to keep him fresh for next season will be important. And he can have a good off-season, good pre-season, fitness-wise, training-wise, and be absolutely ready for European football, Europa League football next season. Unless there's a crazy sale, which I don't expect, but you don't ever know. You don't ever know, but yeah. Let's just say I'm not interested in selling Zaha. Look at this build-up. They almost give it away. They almost lose possession. Come on, man. Is something going to happen from this? Waita, pretty poor. I think Man United might ease off of their interest on him after this performance. Not that it's all his fault, but 3 goals conceded. Okay, there was a highlight here. Just a goal today would be nice, though. Yes! And we do get to see Alexander Sorloth. He does score here. Could that help us? Romero's in goal as well. I didn't even notice that. But anyway, Sorloth is danger. And we might just concede here anyway. Yeah, going attacking. That was always a chance as well. So 4-1. Or could we get one back instantly again? If we bring it back just to a 2-goal margin, would have to be a goal from this one, I'd say, though. It's hard to expect, really. Sorloth, could he do something? No. Maybe. Maybe there's still hope. Keep giving away possession. Keep wasting these opportunities. But come on. Could we see something? Kuyate, okay. A bit patient. Berenguer put a good ball in. Does! Alexander Sala, he's stepping up. He wants to show how good he is here, actually. He gets his 7th this season. He wants to show, play me more next season. Well, he shows he can score against Man United, and Berenguer, he put in a great ball, honestly, as well. Ayew head it down. Do we sign Ayew next season as well? It's really hard to know. Oh, Wan-Bissaka's had a bad game. Rare one. Against a good side, though. Come on. What are you? Do you have bloody rocks in your head, mate? He didn't even go down. Ruined the party, you fuck. So, why am I mad? Because we got a goal as soon as we get it. Sometimes it's hard to tell in Football Manager gameplay if it's penalty or not. Just kind of have to take it. Okay, sure, it was a penalty. Are they going to tease us again? Do we score another goal? Van Aanholt. Whoa, my God! Did you see that pass? Which just makes me more annoyed at the goal we conceded. Could have been in this. Now, 2 goals. Pretty unlikely. Ayew. Look at this pass, though. We're pulling the tricks out. How about that volley? Berenguer, maybe. 7 million? Could that be a decent fee? Take a look at that. But yeah, like I said, it's probably going to be too late now. Ooh, if we score from this chance. Man United are the closest. Appears to be their highlight, though. But no! Ooh, we have to score from this, and there might be a chance. Could be a crazy final match. Sorloth! Go on, Ayew! Come on! I'm like celebrating just for this to be an exciting game. That's what I'm celebrating for. If we get an equaliser, it will be 5-5. It will be absolutely craziness. Because, draw doesn't really change too much for us. And it could actually be 10 goals. Could it be? And could we salvage something? Who knows? Or can United finish it off? Oh, come on. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen here. Oh, what are we going to do? Don't know. It's Ghana. I think that's one of their younger players. Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, can we win the ball back? Don't let him in. I feel a goal's coming for them, though. No, it was Darmian. Probably lucky he was the one. It fell to. That's probably going to be it. We might miss out on getting that equaliser and a huge 10 goal, but it's... Ooh, I don't expect anything, though. I don't. We could be surprised, but most likely won't be. But, yeah, what a game, though. Crazy game. You can't deny that. What a finish for the fans, though. They get an entertaining match in the final game. We'll take that. We'll just say assertively, we're underdogs. It was a good effort. Fair effort. Took it to the league champions. And as you can see, we stay in 6th. We finish above Chelsea. Watford finish above Chelsea as well. Yeah, Chelsea had a pretty poor season. Wait, is this just not updated 100% yet? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not updated because it says, qualify for Europa League. I hope this is not like an error in the beta or something. That's what I mean. Hopefully it just sorts itself out as we continue. And of course, have the squad payouts, everything like that. So... Again, all these still important stuff, player stats, ball confidence, but we'll go into the finances, which you'll want to see. See, now overall balance, 15 million. Look at the profit this month. Because, of course, guys, says here, top 4 teams qualify for Champions League as per normal, and teams placed 5th to 6 qualify for group stage. So I thought that was great. I was really happy with the 6th finish because we'll be straight into the group stage. Don't need to play that qualifying match. And we blitzed the record for goals in the match, and that's really for the... Because that's like record for the save, not in real life. There we go, achievement unlocked, the boss. Oh, I win Manager of the Year. How about that? Normally would go to the Premier League winning manager, but yeah, I think that's going to be a fitting way to finish this episode and finish this season here. I win the Manager of the Year. That is massive stuff for the season because, we were the biggest overachievers. I think, Watford were close as well. But yeah, we did alright. So hopefully, yeah, that stuff does sort itself out. Or Man City will be pretty pissed they don't qualify for Champions League. So hopefully, yeah, it says Man United champions there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we should be qualified for Europa League, even though it doesn't say it as yet. We finished 6th, so we should get that. Again, we'll just head into the transfers, so you can see those again. Confirmed. Lukaku in, Kouyaté out, and then into the finances. You can take a look at transfer budget, how much we have going to next season, and everything like that. Wage budget. I don't know if we're going to get a new budget because we haven't actually got that yet like it would. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this season, we round up the season now. We finish in 6th. I win the Manager of the Year. And I was just surprised by that, to be honest. I didn't expect it. And yeah, the team had a fantastic season here. I'll leave it on this so you can see the goals. I'll show you the leading goal scorer. Benteke finished with the most, and then assists. There was Townsend, who missed a few late in the season, but Zaha got a fair amount of assists as well. And then the average rating, Milivojevic, don't sleep on his season as well, because he's defensive midfield, not going to score a lot, not going to assist a lot. But arguably, I think him and... I can't single out Zaha ahead of Benteke. Those three, I think, and Schlupp, puts his name up there. We had a few contenders. So, yeah, guys, what a season we did have. And again, show you those stats, but we'll finish on, that screen there, how we finished in the table. Very happy with that performance. Again, guys, smash the likes. Smash 100 likes on this video. If you do want me to do a second season, you want to see us playing in the Europa League, like I said, hopefully that does work out. Smash a big thumbs up on the video. Leave a comment as well. Leave your thoughts of the season, everything like that. And I'll see you guys in the very next video.